It's a chilling thought. Leaving a gang isn't like quitting a job. You can't just hand in your notice and walk away. For many, the very act of leaving is a fight for survival. Statistics paint a grim picture. A significant percentage of those who try to escape face serious threats, violence, or even death. Why is breaking free so dangerous? Gangs thrive on loyalty and control. Leaving is seen as the ultimate betrayal. Imagine a world ruled by fear and intimidation. This is the reality for many trapped in gang life. They live under a constant threat of violence, not just from rivals, but from their own supposed brothers. Leaving this world means turning your back on everything you know, even if it was born out of necessity or desperation. The gang becomes your family, your protector, and your jailer all at once. The decision to leave is often a slow burn. It might start with a growing sense of unease, a desire for a different life, or a terrifying brush with death. Whatever the catalyst, the realization is the same. The price of freedom might be higher than they ever imagined. The journey out is fraught with danger at every turn, a desperate scramble for a life beyond the reach of the gang's long shadow. Jerome was just a kid when he was drawn into the gang world. Growing up in a tough London neighbourhood, it seemed like the only path to belonging and protection. But as the years passed, the weight of his choices grew heavier. He witnessed horrific violence, lost friends, and lived in a perpetual state of fear. Jerome knew he had to get out. Carly's story is a stark reminder that gangs don't discriminate. She joined a gang seeking protection, but instead found herself trapped in a cycle of abuse and violence. Pregnancy became her turning point. The thought of bringing a child into that world was unbearable. Carly's story, like Jerome's, highlights the agonizing dilemma faced by those wanting to escape. These stories, while unique, share a common thread: the desperate yearning for a way out. Many find themselves trapped by circumstance, fear, or a lack of alternatives. They are mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, all caught in a web of their own making. Their stories are a stark reminder of the human cost of gang violence. Leaving a gang isn't as simple as just walking away. It requires careful planning, support, and an understanding of the risks involved. Experts emphasize the importance of desistance plans, structured programs designed to help individuals safely transition out of gang life. These plans often involve collaboration with law enforcement, social services, and community organizations. The road to redemption is rarely straightforward. Relapses are common, and the temptation to return to the familiarity of the gang can be overwhelming. Former gang members often speak of hitting rock bottom, a moment of clarity that finally pushes them to seek a different path. This turning point can be triggered by a near-death experience, the birth of a child, or simply the crushing weight of regret. Support networks play a crucial role in successful exits. Family, friends, and mentors can provide a lifeline for those struggling to break free. But it's not just about emotional support. Practical assistance with housing, employment, and education is essential for building a new life. Without these opportunities, the pull of the gang can be impossible to resist. Section 4. The Long Shadow of Fear: Consequences and Dangers. Leaving a gang is a declaration of independence that doesn't go unpunished. The consequences can be swift and brutal. Threats, intimidation, and violence are all tools used to maintain control. The message is clear: leave and face the consequences. The fear isn't unfounded. Many who try to break free become targets. The danger doesn't end with physical violence. Gangs often have deep roots in communities, extending their reach through fear and intimidation. This can make it incredibly difficult for former members to find safe housing, employment, or even just to walk down the street without looking over their shoulder. The trauma of their past follows them like a shadow. Even if a former member manages to escape immediate danger, the psychological scars can run deep. Post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and depression are common among those who have experienced the trauma of gang life. The journey to healing is often long and arduous, requiring ongoing support and understanding. Section 5. Hope on the Horizon: Resources and Support for a New Life. The decision to leave a gang is an act of courage. It's a commitment to choosing a different path, to reclaiming one's life from the grip of fear and violence. The journey is fraught with challenges, but it is possible. There is hope. There are resources available, people dedicated to helping those seeking a way out. Organizations around the world are working tirelessly to provide support and guidance for former gang members. They offer a wide range of services, including counseling, education, job training, and safe housing. These organizations understand the complex challenges faced by those leaving gang life and provide a non-judgmental space for healing and growth. The road to redemption may be long, but it is possible. With the right support, former gang members can rebuild their lives and contribute to their communities in positive ways. Their stories serve as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of hope. Remember, there is always a way out, even if the path seems impossible to find.